By the way, did you say you were larger because of the crystal? I never made a crystal that would make bodies larger. Something is strange. The next time period is a place where all creatures compete for power. These creatures are called dinosaurs because of their strength. Chapter 3, The Age of Dinosaurs, 200 to 65 million BC. Alright, so here we are, the Age of Dinosaurs. So, let's jump in. Now, this is the age where things start to get a little interesting, because our evolution options get more diverse. Let me show you some. Now, normally our jaws just went from least powerful to most powerful, and now we have additional jaw types. And different jaw types give us different advantages in addition to biting power. And we also have certain evolutions that you can only get with certain body types. Like the heaviest armor you can only get with a four-legged body. E.V.O tip. You can evolve in various ways in this era. If you choose 2 legs, you'll be able to jump higher. If you choose to have 4 legs, you will have stronger defense. If you choose 4 legs, your ability to jump will be limited, so be careful when choosing. You see, that's what I was just talking about. Different body types lead to different evolution options. Oh, what's this? You hear whispering coming from somewhere. How many reptiles have challenged Mount Brave? Only a reptile with true bravery may be eligible to build a new age. I believe Mount Brave is a good target to overcome. This will help us choose the chosen one. I feel an ominous hunch. So we got some more weird voices whispering at us. And that's going to come into play the further we go into the game. Alright, now you see we have 2 branching paths. We can go up or down. And we will explore both paths. First, up. Marsh of Prime Frog. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. We are the slimy amphibians. What's wrong with slime? Huh? Ribbit, ribbit. Gotta remember how to play this game. Come here. Ah, got me. Charge the frogs. Bite. The frog. This is supposed to be the easier way to go. And honestly, it is pretty easy, all things considered. Marsh of Amphibians. We are the ones who watch over the planet. Recently, reptiles have eaten so many plants we have become worried. Well, don't worry about it too much longer. I'm about to eat you. Alright, we got some experience. Let's evolve some jaws. Nah, we can't really afford them yet, so we'll back out. What about the dorsal fin? A tail. Let's go for a snake's tail. We'll move a little faster and probably jump a little higher. Pop. Our charge does 3 damage now. Now we're going to go back and take the path downwards. Now this is actually a good little place to rack up experience, because these guys don't really fight back. Not sure how you're supposed to pronounce their names though. Domain of Polosaurus. Hey you! Don't get involved with the crystal. It causes creatures to evolve in strange ways. We don't depend on it. We evolve the right way, with steady effort. Look at my excellent headbutt. Alright, here's where things get a little tougher. These guys knock you around. They give good experience. I've been doing pretty good on the charging too. Usually I have trouble. See, there you go, knocking me around. Where are you? Smack these guys around a little bit and get some experience. Oof. I deserve that. Jeez. Let's see. How about the dorsal fin? Let's get an Eddosaurus dorsal fin. There we go, we're starting to look like a proper dinosaur now. It's also nighttime, so it's easy picking to get some experience. And I think I'm going to take advantage of it. Alright, daylight's coming. Let's move on. Alright, as you see, the upper path and lower path all converge here. Domain of the Strachosaurus. Did I pronounce that right? My child is missing, so I am very angry. Please go away or I will become angry with you as well. Alright, so we're just going to walk right past him and get out of here. Now, if you wanted to, you could try to fight him, but that's a bad idea, because he will ruin your day. And I think he comes back, even if you kill him and come back to that stage. In fact, we're gonna revisit him a little later. Domain of the Brontosaurus. Alright. Now, these guys just kind of sit here munching on the trees, but they are much too tough for us to deal with right now. We're going to try to jump over them and get out of here. Alright. Now, you see, I hit that guy when I jumped over him. Now, these guys will actually just sit there, getting hit, until you hit them 3 times. So, there's 3 hits. Then they come charging, and they hit hard. And I think they have something like 30 hit points, so we can't take them down right now. Domain of Parasaurus. Now this is something more manageable. You see that guy over there huffing and puffing? That's how they attack. When you strike them, they get angry, huff and puff, and then, I don't know what you call it, kind of sound off with a horn. But they give good experience, and they're pretty easy to take out if you're careful. Oh, and they will get their buddies in on it. So if there's more than one on the screen, they'll both, I don't know, what do you want to call that? Scream at you? We got enough for some good jaws. No, let's not get the Brontosaurus jaws. Let's go to... I can't pronounce that. Paximus jaws? Let's evolve and see what happens. Look at that goofy. Look at that face. Only a mother could love. But we're jumping much better. And we're moving around much faster. Let's see how we bite. Alright, we bite almost for as good as we charge. Which will make dealing with these guys easier. But I'm not going to sit here and make you guys watch me grind away, so we're going to move on. Domain of the Stegosaurus. Now, Stegosaurs are pretty tough customers, actually. But they only whack with their tails. So if you swat them away, they don't get to hit you. They give very good experience. They give the same experience that Brontosaurus would give, without being nearly as difficult to take care of. Hits pretty hard too. Okay. We have enough experience to evolve our body. Into the back of our head. Take a look at our body. There we go, we'll get the spotted body. Now what I'm eventually going to aim for is the Nautilus body. But that's probably going to be a bit later. Or is that the Nautilion's body? Alright. Now, we're a little tougher so we can take some more abuse. What were we getting hit before for? 7? Domain of Prime Frog. And look at it, you got 2 little frogs here, picking on a little dinosaur of some kind. You do not like slime? What an insolent Styracosaurus child. So there's the missing kid. Stop it! I don't like it! Huh? Reptiles are coming! Run! Help me! Eat these troublemaking frogs. And let's get out of here. Now, even though we finished that stage, you'll see that we didn't open up any new places to go. That's because there's still something to do there. But before we do that, we're going to go back to the domain of the Styracosaur. You see now the music's changed, the parent Styracosaur's got his kid, and everybody's happy. The reptile helped me when I was in trouble. I forgot to thank him for his help. Well, if you meet the reptile, tell him about the legend. One day a dinosaur climbed to the top of Mount Brave, and at the top he was given a chance to become a new creature. If he took the chance, he would give up most of his capabilities. He decided after much hesitation to make the change. He was admired by all for the courage he had shown by changing into a new body. This body had capabilities which no other creature had. He changed his name to Pteranodon and left for a new world. Would you like to hear it again? No, that's alright. So that's the second time we've heard about Mount Brave. So something can happen there that will change our body and give us special powers. But now it's time to move on. Now we're going to go back to that green dot. This green dot actually brings us to the first boss fight of this age, but I'm actually in no condition to take it on. So what I'm going to do is go grind a little bit fighting the Stegosauruses. Now, just like with the last video, I'll jump back in when I'm ready to evolve so you guys can see it. Okay, welcome back everyone. Now this time we have enough experience to evolve our tail, so we're going to do that. But I think first I'm going to give you a little explanation. In one of my previous videos, I got a comment that the creature we evolved into looked a bit like a Gamera villain. Now, for those of you who don't know, Gamera is a giant fire-breathing turtle of Japanese origin. Now, in this age, I can actually evolve a shelled body much like a giant turtle. So I told this commenter that, you know what? In this stage, we're going to try to evolve into something that looks like Gamera. Now, if you look at the tails, down here is the Invincible tail. And Gamera is known as Gamera the Invincible. So we're going to take that tail. And there we go, we have this long, well not long, but we have this strong tail with a spike at the end of it. Not very much like the tail Gamera has, but, you know, what can you do? We can't get it perfect, and we're going to need some tough body parts to get through the rest of the game. So I'm going to grind a little. Alright, so now for our next evolution, we're going to evolve our jaws. One of Gamera's most prominent features, apart from being a giant fire-breathing flying turtle, are his large tusks. He's got two tusks growing out of his bottom jaw. Now, unfortunately, we don't have anything quite like that, but I think these Omosaurus jaws look pretty close. Let's evolve them. So, as you can see when he bites, it looks like he's got two tusks coming out of the top part of his jaw. Not exactly like Gamera, but fairly close. And he bites pretty hard. So I'm going to fight a little longer here and get ourselves ready for our next evolution. We're going to evolve our dorsal fin some more. We're going with the Pronosaurus dorsal fin. Now, the Gamera creature we're trying to mimic doesn't have any fins or anything like that, but these fins will be useful for us playing the game as it will make us tougher, faster, and be able to take more abuse. Alright. Let's see what our charge looks like. Not bad. Not as good as our bite, though. Alright, I think I'm going to grind for one more evolution, and then we'll go take on our first boss. Okay, so here we go, our last evolution. Well, at least our last evolution before taking on the boss. We're going to go with an armored body. This will allow us to take the abuse that we're going to get a little bit better. And wow. Wow, we are goofy looking. We are a purple dinosaur. Alright, let's do this. Rivet, rivet. Is it you who scared my children? Well, you must not know. We are the prime frog family. Even reptiles fear us. I will teach you a lesson. Attack, my children. Attack! Now this I actually think is a pretty cool fight. Even though I'm hoping we'll be done with it pretty quick. This frog here is going to jump around the stage, spawning smaller ones that are going to attack us. Now we can kill and eat the smaller ones, but they don't give much experience or health back. Now thankfully we're pretty tough. We hit hard, and we can take the abuse. See, the big frog already left. And this is part of the reason I stayed with 4 legs. It makes fighting these little frogs easier. And the additional defense is well worth it. And thankfully, we're pretty quick with the tail and the fin we have right now. See if we can get this frog locked up again. Oh, we won! It explodes in the little frogs. Alright, so not so bad. We got it done on our first shot. Although I guess it took all day. Well, it's nighttime. Let's move on to the next stage.